solves all this. Alrighty guys, well today figured I'd have a little bit of video for you guys on a question that I see people search a lot because not a lot of people know how to do it. You know, people are constantly upgrading their lighting, you know, whether it be light bars or LED interior kits, stuff like that. No, extra, you guys can't see me. Extra fog lights, anything of that nature. And I've noticed people, you know, they're always looking for it. They're like, you know, how do I wire this? How do I wire that? Well, I just so happen to be going to school for this sort of stuff, as I've probably told you guys before. And I'm pretty decent at wiring. So I'm going to show you guys how to wire up in my case, a light bar. And then hopefully soon I'll be doing a video as well on how to wire up a stereo system. I just don't have the ground wires I need. So, first step in wiring up a light bar is, well, decide where you want to put it. I'm mounting mine right here. This is a waterproof Cree LED light bar. I think it's 22 inch. And I wanted it right there to act as a fog light. So, yeah, first step would be, second step would be figure out where you want to run your wires, figure out where you want your toggle switch. My toggle switch, I think I showed in another video. Well, actually that video comes out this Sunday, but I have a toggle switch right here. That controls my light bar. Just kind of, you know, discreet, out of the way. I hid the wires back behind the fuse panel, or sorry, back behind the switch panel here. Ran it up through my door here, but you can run it through the firewall. I just didn't feel like drilling a hole or anything. Too much work for me. Ran it right along the hood here, down, and then down behind the grill through the little frame. Radiator support here. So I got that in there. So the first step you're going to want to do, as far as wiring is concerned, not, you know, deciding where you want everything, you need to get a power wire run from your battery, which mine's right here. It's really easy. It doesn't have to be big gauge. I think this is 18 gauge wire. The way I actually gauged it with my mother was it needs to be about the size of a spaghetti noodle, maybe a little bit larger. So you're going to run that power wire down along here, up into your cab, and to the one side of your switch. Then you're going to take the other side of the switch, run the wire back up here, and run that to your actual light bar. See if I can get this out of here. Run that to your light bar here. And if you don't have to, I recommend it. Before your light bar, when you're running your power wire back from the switch, run a fused, an inline fuse here. I think mine's like a 10 amp, 15 amp, 20 amp. So mine's a little heavy. I probably could be running like a 10 or a 15. But it was what I had at the time. So yeah, you run a fuse, inline fuse there to your power side. So that'll run to your power, and then your ground off of your light bar, which shouldn't be too much, you know, too much harder. Pretty much, you know, if you're running a truck, Chevy, I can vouch for because I have one. If you ground it right to your ground support here, I just basically scuffed the metal, got rid of the paint because you want a clean surface to ground to, and I took a self-tapping screw and drilled the ground right in. Works beautifully. I, for one hand, don't like having wires hanging all over the place, even though I do have a lot of wires hanging all over the place inside my car. But I don't like them hanging all over the place outside my car in the front so people can see them. So I took all my wires and tucked them behind the grill, back where like my Dixie horn was. So yeah, it's not very difficult to do. Pretty much anybody that you know, has any knowledge of wiring or knows how to strip wires and, you know, twist them off, or if you really want to get technical about it, I would recommend soldering them, because they are going to be exposed to the elements. And twisting them off and electrical taping them doesn't do the greatest job. But for right now, I don't have access to a soldering gun where I'm at, so I just use my twist off. You can use these. I'll show everybody these real quick. So, they call them twist-its, winged twist-its. You can basically, you twist the wire off and put it in there, and then twist that off, and it'll spin the wire up and keep pretty tight. But yeah, that's and before I forget, hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, deuces.